I've started to make a personal change. It used to be I'd just be going about my day and something would pop into my head, not trying to think, just a weird thing pop into my head, and I'd say, hey, that'd be a funny thing for me to say when I get introduced on Bracket. And I just let those thoughts fade away. But now I started writing them down. So no longer am I gonna be a hoop, I don't know what to say when it comes to me.
That's Jesse's job now.
Welcome to Bracket, the only show where we take a bunch of shit and face it off against another bunch of shit to see what the best shit really is. I'm your host, Cullen Jennings, and joining me today is John Abbott.
Hey, I'm John. Shout out to my new dad, Cullen's dad.
All right. And we have a Meganaut, Jesse Knowles.
Hey, I'm Jesse, and Greg wrote that I'm the cute one on my business card now.
Aw. And don't forget about Emmy-nominated creator of French Toast Crunch, Greg L. Mercer.
Hi, I'm Greg L. Mercer, and I lied. I'm the cute one. Got him. Yes, nailed it.
God damn it, Greg.
All right. We have a very special guest this week. We have Abbie Maley.
Hi, it's Maley, but we can pretend like you said it right.
It's all the same. No.
Good job, Colin. This podcast is ruined. Bracket is canceled.
This is just going on. I'm nobody, so you didn't pronounce my name right. That's cool.
Well, I can't read anything anyway, so I'm surprised I even got that far. So
Colin doesn't speak English. He's memorized these lines.
All right, guys. So this week, we're going to be arguing what the best 16 to number 1 cereal is this week. So get pumped here.
First episode of season 4?
For season 4. This is our
my God.
Season 4 premiere, and this is our year anniversary.
Woo!
Yeah, but when this comes
I'm
out.
so special now.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
totally
a huge
special.
guest.
Yeah.
You're kicking off a new era of Bracket.
Your bracketversary.
Exactly.
Yeah, the bracketversary is tonight. So let's get right into round 1. In Group A, we have Lucky Charms versus Cheerios. In Group B, we have Cookie Crisp versus Trix. In Group C, we have Apple Jacks versus Frosted Flakes. In Group D, we have Cocoa Puffs versus Raisin Bran. In Group E, we have Count Chocula versus Fruity/Cocoa Pebbles. In Group F, we have Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Rice Krispies. Group G, we have Reese's Puffs versus Cap'n Crunch. And Group H, we have Fruit Loops versus Golden Grams. So right away in Group A, anyone care to take a scoop at it?
I see what you did there.
Look. Yeah.
So Cheerios on their own, kind of dry, kind of boring, kind of a little like oaty and gross. Frosted Cheerios though, that's my goddamn jam. Honey Nut Cheerios, friggin' amazing.
Yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios are like, if there is a cereal that I will probably never get tired of, it's Honey Nut Cheerios.
I was going to say the same thing. The Honey Nut Cheerios and the Frosted Cheerios are awesome. But the rest, I don't know.
Here's the thing.
Multi-grain, no.
Both of these...
Plain, the real Cheerios.
Both of these
sugar.
cereals are baby food.
Whoa.
Both of these cereals are baby food.
Well,
They're like baby sugar treats.
I mean, Lucky Charms has cool marshmallows in it that teach me shapes and colors. So
See, but are Lucky Charms worse because we only like less than half of the cereal?
It's
Because no
true.
one actually likes the other stuff. They only like the charms.
I
You don't stick around the Cheerios.
There was a limited run way back in like the early 90s that didn't have that someone stole all the marshmallows, and I remember the commercials for it, and I remember my mom buying a box of Lucky Charms and there were no marshmallows, and I ate the whole thing with full regret. And I remember, I was like, I kind of hate these, but they're sweet enough to where there's still that, awful amount of sugar at the bottom that I can scrape out, so it's not that bad. But also, plain Cheerios are fucking snack food to babies and rats. And
I take the marshmallows out of Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
It's the worst idea ever.
Now, did you guys ever have the apple cinnamon Cheerios?
I like the apple cinnamon Cheerios.
I do. I really like
Apple
Apple
Jacks
cinnamon.
are better. So
Apple Jacks are better, yes. But yeah, I think... I don't know. Both of these, whatever.
Guys, you're forgetting something about Cheerios. Usher did not promote his new song through Lucky Charms.
that's true. There is an Usher commercial out presently where he is dancing with that fucking honeybee.
no, I thought it was Nelly.
No, it's
Oh,
Usher.
God, are we accidentally racist?
Wait, is
It's definitely Usher.
no? But isn't there a Nelly song that is a Cheerios
Oh,
commercial?
it must
too?
be the honey. You're right. That is one.
Oh,
It's
you're
definitely-
Yeah. Okay.
Nelly
So
seems like he
we're
has
not
too-
accidental racists. Just
Nelly
to
has
clarify.
too much of a hard edge, I'd say, for Cheerios.
Wait a
Usher
minute,
makes some
Nelly?
sense.
Nelly did a Cheerios commercial too?
No,
Yeah,
no, no. He
yeah, he
just
did.
has.
They
He
both
did.
did.
He licensed the song to
Yeah.
Cheerios.
Yeah, I think they both did. I think it was like just recently it was an Usher thing, but I think the Nelly thing was like a year.
They recently did an Usher thing. I did not know about the Nelly promotion.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're exactly right. And I love both Nelly and Usher, so therefore I'm a Cheerios vote.
I'm
Just-
a Cheerios vote just because Lucky Charms made a horrible CGI version of their character and it
Oh,
sucked.
yeah. Well,
That's
so did
about
Cheerios. The B is CG too.
Yeah, the
He
B
just
kind of
doesn't-
sucks. Let's
Oh,
be
the
honest.
B
Look
is
at that.
horrible, but it's not as like it's
He
not as
was
much of
never
a
the
jump.
draw. Like, he was
Yeah.
never why you came to Cheerios.
I didn't
Yeah.
like him in that song, and I didn't like him when he was voiced by Seinfeld either.
Nice.
I'm Cheerios as well because I think Lucky Charms sucks.
I don't
Yeah.
like the charm.
So I like Cheerios better, but I'm just gonna go ahead and be a Lucky Charms vote.
Okay.
A, because it doesn't matter, and B, because I can't get over the mental image of like a 7-year-old Cullen mournfully eating a bowl of like boring Lucky Charms. Going, never again, never again.
In high school,
was-
I ate all the marshmallows out of my friend's Lucky Charms cereal, and she was so confused. Why would she pour them out?
How many times did you throw up afterward?
It was only like half the box left, so
Oh,
I
man.
literally just it was just like a nice like there's not that many marshmallows in that cereal.
Yeah,
shockingly.
Grass, yeah.
So I didn't throw up at all.
Jesse?
This is a pretty easy vote for me. I'm a Cheerios vote too because I don't think I've ever enjoyed a Lucky Charms bowl.
Oh wow, I don't know if I can.
I like Lucky Charms. I just think
I
that
like Lucky
Honey Nut Cheerios are prime. So,
I've eaten them maybe twice, and that's being generous. So
all right. Well, Cheerios and all of its variants knock out Lucky Charms 4-1. Up next, we have Cookie Crisp versus Trix.
I feel like this is like a joke bracket. Like, Cookie Crisp is gonna win. No one eats Trix.
Yeah.
here's the thing: I ate Trix.
I want to take a minute to talk about cereal mascots. We got into it a little bit.
Okay.
But Cookie Crisp, like, what is the deal? They've had
Why aren't
so
there
many.
commercials? The robber and the other
Really?
guy.
Well, that was like one of their mascots, but they kept changing it.
Right. It used to be like these two like burglars, and like one of them was a dog,
Yeah.
and there was like a cop, and then it changed so it was just the dog. Like they lost the burglar and the cop, and it was just a dog handing out cereal to kids. And now it's a like wolf, and he's like a total ripoff of the Trix rabbit. Like he's trying to get the Cookie Crisp, and the kids are like, "Nah, you can't
Yeah.
have it."
When's the
Yeah.
last time there was a Cookie Crisp commercial?
That's
That-
weird.
They still have them. It's
Yeah.
just no one buys Cookie Crisp.
Well, it's weird because you sent me through a lot of like layers of revelation here because I was like, well, why don't they just go back to the burglar? That makes the most sense. And then I'm like, why does burglary have anything to do with Cookie Crisp? And then I realized, like, what does the Trix rabbit have to do with any of that?
So I, as a kid, I always felt really bad for the Trix rabbit because I was like, he's on the box. Why doesn't he get to have his own cereal? Like, I got really mad at the kids in the commercials for not sharing with the rabbit.
Yeah,
Kids
it's
and
a
all
bad
these-
message for kids.
Yeah, I think all these kids are dicks, and every one of these commercials, they're always dicks, except
Well,
for
like the
maybe.
Lucky Charms are clearly, they're his charms. They're Lucky's charms, and the kids are taking them from him. Like,
Man.
Oh yeah, this is like a common scenario in everything except for the Cheerios. But isn't in the Cheerios commercials? Do they feed the bee Cheerios?
I think the bee is giving the cereal away to
No.
people.
He's at one point. I think Honey Nut Cheerios was the whole
I think
thing.
they did the same
Trying
thing.
to get them, yeah. Like he was trying to get the Honey Nut Cheerios, and everybody was
Right,
like,
so like that's the thing is the bee is the mascot of Honey Nut. Like regular Cheerios, the mascot is like cardiovascular health. Is anybody going to be a Trix vote?
Honestly, I'm a Trix vote because
All right, well,
But
Because
like the cereal tastes like garbage. Have
I
you ate
still
it?
feel bad for the rabbit. I feel bad for the Trix rabbit.
well,
And-
John, if it makes you feel any better, I was listening to a podcast this week. I think it might have been Violence Island, and someone brought up that there was like an online poll, like that Kellogg's or General Mills or whoever brought up, and they said, "Should we give the Trix rabbit Trix?" And
Yes.
all the kids overwhelmingly voted yes.
Thank
so
God.
he has gotten some tricks at this point.
But and also the other thing is
After like 50 fucking years.
I'm also voting for Trix because like I couldn't have Cookie Crisp as a kid because like my mom could fall for the marketing trick that like, oh well, I guess like Fruit Loops and Frosted Flakes are kind of good for you, but there's no way she was gonna believe that cookies in a bowl were a healthy breakfast.
Okay, but Reese's Puffs is literally billed as candy for breakfast. Is that okay?
Just real quick, I don't know where I'm voting, to be completely honest, but Cookie Crisp is basically eating glass. Your mouth was cut up after every bowl of Cookie Crisp, and I don't care who the fuck you are, you were definitely had a cut up mouth.
It really
You're
is.
not wrong.
Yeah, it's the only one to rival Captain Crunch in that respect.
Yeah.
I've never actually eaten Cookie Crisp, but theoretically, I feel like I'd love it because I'm all for a cookie.
Yeah,
Well, it's great.
perfectly fine.
My mom wouldn't buy them for me because I would eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and as snacks, like dry cereal as snacks. So
just go
the
through
box,
like 4 boxes a day.
and it's one of like the most expensive cereals for some reason. It's like $5 compared to everything else being like $3 something.
And there's no
and it's the
generic
smallest
version
box.
of it either.
It's tough work making those individual cookies.
Am I wrong, or do kids in college say, yeah, got that Trix, like that's like slang for getting laid? Like, is that a thing?
This shows how white and boring you are. Damn it! Like, that's not a thing.
I've
I
definitely
didn't go to
never heard
college,
that.
but I hope it's not a thing.
Definitely
No.
never heard that one.
Yeah.
I'm
But
a Cookie Crisp
what?
vote.
Let's start doing that being a thing.
I'm a Cookie Crisp vote. John is a Trix vote. Where's
I'm a Trix
everybody
vote.
else?
I would vote for Trix if this was a bracket for yogurt. Because remember when the Trix yogurt had the sprinkles?
Yeah.
That shit was delicious. But I'm a vote for Cookie Crisp too.
Jesse?
See, here's the thing. Like, I remember actually somehow enjoying Trix, and I've never had Cookie Crisp, but I feel like I'd like Cookie Crisp better.
You can't vote for something you haven't tasted.
It's
You can
true.
vote for whatever arbitrary reason you want.
What are the votes at right now?
It's 2-1 in favor of Cookie Crisp.
Okay. Who hasn't voted?
Colin and you.
But you're voting first.
Edward
God
Cullen
damn it.
hasn't voted yet.
Correct.
I'm a Cookie Crisp vote.
There you go, Colin. It's 3-1.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll throw one to Trix just because. I was a Cookie Crisp vote either way, so.
Sorry, Trix Rabbit. You'll get it one day.
He did.
He did. He got it once.
Show me the video. Show me the tape.
I will. I'll
Betty,
link to it in the show notes, everybody.
Cookie Crisp.
They should have made a special Trix cereal without Trix, like they did with Lucky Charms.
Exist.
Just a bowl of milk.
Trix
A
without
bowl of sugary, powdery milk.
Yeah. It's like rainbow colored, but not really. It's more like a brown because all the colors. Yeah. All right. Cookie Crisp knocks out Trix 3-2. We have Apple Jacks versus Frosted Flakes. I might choke somebody if they vote the wrong way
Now,
here.
here's the thing. I already know how I'm voting. I have a very big favorite cereal against these two, but I will say it's hard to argue against the slogan of Frosted Flakes. They're great. It says it right there on the box.
Great. It's a long R, man. Come on.
I just like the idea, like, Frosted Flakes, eat them. It's as simple as you can get.
What were all the Apple Jacks commercials where they used to be like, get something about Jacks? What was it? Do you remember the slogan?
The ones that I remember growing up with are the ones where the kids were like,
Hiding it, right?
they were confused that it didn't taste like apple.
I thought the grown-ups were confused that it didn't taste like apple. And the kids were like, yeah, that's the point. I'm hip and cool and disaffected.
Yeah, that's true.
But-
I think
but
that is.
now
When the last time have we have they just given up? Is Apple Jacks just like
No,
stopped
Apple Jacks
advertising?
now they have the like Rastafari and cinnamon and the angry apple who are like trying to stop each other from getting to the bowl of
What the
Apple Jacks.
What?
Wait,
It's-
on TV?
Yeah.
Commercials?
Oh, yeah.
I
So
watch TV all the time, and commercials are like my favorite part, but I have never seen this.
I caught one a little while back, an Apple Jacks commercial, not too long ago. But if you remember, the actual the FDA banned like most mascot commercials, right? Wasn't that like an actual thing?
Really? I don't remember.
I don't think for cereal.
I
No,
know
that-
that they made some rule where you can't say part of this balanced breakfast anymore because they say something weird now where it's like part of a breakfast you could eat or something. It's like
I'm I'm looking at these Applejack mascots, and this is horrifying.
It's apple and cinnamon.
Cinnamon, yeah.
Cinnamon.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
Into Rasta cinnamon.
Okay.
And I will say, like,
go ahead.
Tony the Tiger, a pretty good mascot.
He's
Yeah.
he's a good role model.
He wants you to be your best.
He's
is-
big, and he's like a naked tiger, and he's your father.
Hey, he has an ascot. That's all you need.
I feel like Tony the Tiger probably has some sort of hidden dark secret that we don't know about.
I don't want to know.
Should this bracket really be Apple Jacks and then like cornflakes,
Yeah,
variants?
Stop cornflakes, you guys.
Okay, but like Frosted Flakes I'm a Frosted Flakes vote because it's the only one. I know. And I figured that I would get outvoted on this one. It's
No,
the only
I
one that I'll still eat.
No, I agree. I'm voting for Frosted Flakes too, only because I used to eat that every single day.
Yeah,
all
I've
the
had
time.
many a Frosted Flakes dinner. So.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I am an Applejack.
I know.
had, like
I figured.
Frosted Flakes, like movie popcorn. Like I would eat it
Yeah. And make no
Apple.
mistake, I love me some Apple Jacks. Cinnamon cereal is a great idea, but Frosted Flakes is just where it's at for me. I'm sorry.
So just as I had, I love bag cereal because it's cheaper, you get more of it, and it's not that different. The only one that's like right on spot is those Apple Jacks ones. I'm an Apple Jacks vote.
Yeah. So Jesse, it's down to you.
You're an Apple Jacks vote because you don't buy Apple Jacks, you buy the off-brand Apple Jacks.
It's
You
the
buy
only
Apple-O's.
It's the easiest cereal to duplicate and not get
you
sued.
know,
Jesse.
This is what I wasn't hoping. I was hoping this would not happen.
Jesse, I'm going to be very mad at you if you don't vote for Applejack.
But
Jesse,
if
I'm
I
already
could-
resigned to the fact that Frosted Flakes are going to lose, but if you brought him through, I'd be a happy boy.
if I could, I would be Tony.
Yeah, that's true. He's the one and only tiger with the one and only
Because you want to
taste.
be great.
I want to get
Why
hot
not?
with that sentiment.
I want to chill out with cinnamon.
Yeah,
And
the people have definitely like made a bong imagining like that cinnamon stick fucking the apple or whatever, right?
Like, that apple's like so fucking like grumpy, but you know cinnamon don't let him do that for long.
I think maybe it's like the word jacks, like now, like Jack in the Box, Apple Jacks. They're just going for like the person that's high and will eat the most of their food. That's like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could always eat a bowl of Frosted Flakes,
oh god.
but
But then make a vote.
I feel like I would more actively enjoy a bowl of
Yeah,
Applejack. So I'm
I
gonna
don't wanna
vote.
hear it. Don't tease me around like this. Just get it over with.
That being said, no, I'm gonna vote Applejacks.
Yeah!
that's it.
I will say, I'm realizing the more I'm staring at this bracket, like Frosted Flakes. Like, how gross is it that you're eating Frosted Flakes?
Flakes of what?
Exactly. Like,
Tiger
it's
fur?
disgusting.
Dead
It's-
tiger.
It's better than eating fucking pebbles. I mean, come on.
All right.
Move
Oh,
on.
that's true.
Apple Jacks knocks out Frosted Flakes 3-2. We have Cocoa Puffs versus Raisin Bran.
This is a joke bracket, too.
Cocoa Puffs.
Come on.
This one is absolutely a joke.
No
I
one
am-
likes raisin in anything.
Yeah.
They should have
Raisin's
stopped
awful.
putting raisins in everything.
All
Like,
fucking people.
Excuse me, do you have any shitty grapes? Can I get some shitty grapes on this?
All right. So the last time
I honestly have never had Raisin Bran ever.
my
don't.
grandparents used to have Raisin Bran in the kitchen 24/7. They thought that was the best cereal. So I would just get the sugar and just pour a fuck ton of sugar in Raisin Bran. It still didn't help.
I wanted to give the benefit of the doubt to Raisin Bran. I was like, well, people like this for a reason, right? No, it's bad. It's bad.
It's really bad.
So that's a
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puff sweep, right?
Are-
Cocoa
are
Puffs
you-
makes your milk all chocolatey.
Are we all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
I am
think it's-
straight up cuckoo.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I will say Cocoa Puffs also cuts your mouth up.
Yeah,
like,
they
all
cut the
of it.
fuck out of your
Yeah.
mouth. All right. Cocoa Puff sweet in the first round. 5-0 over
They
Raisin.
could call them Cut Puff. You like that?
That was good.
That
You
was
get a point.
me trying
Good
to be
job.
funny, like Ahmed told me not
boy.
to be.
You got most valuable player this week. Good job.
Count Chocula versus Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles.
So Count Chocula, we are including Boo Berry. We are including
Are
Fruit
we?
Brute.
It says
Because as parents,
I think that's important to the whole line because I think this actually pairs
To
up
the-
pretty
it
well
was
because
the
important
Count
to everything
Chocula
except for
lore.
cornflakes.
Yeah, like
I've never had Count Chocula. I'm gonna vote Fruity Cocoa.
Okay, so here's the thing. I am too, because let's be honest. The strongest strength of Count Chocula is the branding and the universe that they've built, the Chocoverse, if you will.
He could win. He could win. Who's the best vampire?
Right,
Jack.
there's a vampire.
You can
Who's
put him
the
in there.
most fuckable vampire? Count.
definitely he's on that list.
Oh my god, I go wild on
So
Count
here's the
Chocula.
thing. Hear me out. Count Chocula, all right, that's fine. But we're including variants. So I'm all about Booberry, I'm all about Frankenberry, and I'm even about Fruit Brute, okay? So in each of these, they come out only at Halloween now. And Count Chocula you can find in store year round at some places. But
Fruit Brute?
Yeah.
And
That's
also,
what I was thinking.
It's like an orangey, weweird sherbety type.
Is
Yeah.
Are we
Fruit like a
absolutely
big
sure that's a
gorilla, or
cereal
what
and not
is
like
the-
an old
A beer?
nickname?
He's werewolf.
werewolf.
Yeah, it's-
So they were just trying to rhyme shit in the 70s, man. They were
They should
trying.
call it like Howleos or something.
Boring.
get this man a contract.
Fruity Pebbles is also their mascot for the past 5 years is John Cena, and he's hey guys.
Oh my god! And it
his
says
name
I'm
is
fruity
Fred
on the box.
Yeah, and it's John Cena like doing his fucking you can't see me.
Colin, his name is Fred Flintstone.
No joke. We bought the box of Fruity Pebbles with John Cena just because it said I'm fruity and it had John Cena on it. Like, I'm like, I have to
you
have
cut
this
it out and
box.
framed it.
I have Count Chocula vote hands down, not close for me.
No, okay, wait.
I love Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles, but it's a Count Chocula vote.
Okay, I'm a slow eater, and Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles get soggy way too quick.
Yeah.
I don't know how no one's pointing this out. Like you
No, I was
literally,
gonna say,
you
yeah,
literally
yeah,
have to
yeah.
have your spoon in the bowl while you're pouring the milk in, so that it doesn't get soggy before you finish it. And so my vote is for Count Chocula.
Okay, so back when the Pebbles line, the Pebbles franchise, had the Flintstones on it.
They still do.
So
It still does, yeah.
Oh, they still do. It's not John Cena.
It's
John
both.
Cena-
Cena's like a special.
They hang
John-
out together.
Now
Okay.
they're like e-mascot, yeah.
John Cena, because of Scooby-Doo, is now part of the Hanna-Barbera universe. And
Yes,
as
he-
such-
yes.
John
is.
because of Total Divas is now on the cover of Fruity Pebbles.
You're
John
right.
Cena.
No one watches Total Divas. No
Oh,
one
no. I know everything about it, so we're good.
Okay.
Okay,
It's a great
yeah,
show.
no, I'll vote. I don't care about the Flintstones, but I'll vote Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah.
I already said that.
Is it up to me?
Soggy
I thought it
Pebbles.
was 3-2.
I haven't voted yet.
Oh.
There's a vote.
Then where is your vote?
I don't like chocolate cereal because I don't want my milk to be chocolate. I've never liked chocolate milk in my entire life.
I'm leaving.
Who doesn't like chocolate milk?
I don't like chocolate milk. You heard it here first. I'm voting for Fruity Cocoa Pebbles because of Fruity Pebbles.
Oh man, I don't like regular milk, but I'll drink chocolate
Yeah.
milk.
Is that, I think that's 4-1 then, is that correct?
No, that's 3 to, I vote, no, me and Abby voted for Count Chocula.
Okay, then it is 3-2.
Yeah. All right. Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles knock out Count Chocula and his buddies 3-2. We have Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Rice Krispies.
So
This is a tough one. This is a good one.
I think that you might be wrong. I don't think this is a tough one at all. So before we all vote what seems to be the obvious way here, let's go ahead and talk about Rice Krispies for a little bit.
The Rice Krispies regular ones suck, but the
Right.
treats are amazing,
Right.
and those are hard
I
to
agree
find.
on that. What that literally in the Wikipedia page says that the Rice Krispie Treats cereal is an amazing thing that exists, but it's difficult to find, and Kellogg's has a website helping you find it.
I went to a grocery store just a few days ago before we recorded looking for Rice Krispie treats. Couldn't find them.
But you know what you can always find? Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I will say, I think Snap, Crackle, and Pop are pretty good mascots.
Yeah,
These
it's the
little
only
weird little
cereal
elf
with
boys.
an audio component.
They also have really good commercials for their cereal and to make Rice Krispie treats.
That's true. Like
You can make Rice Krispie treats out of Rice Krispie cereal. What can you make out of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
You could probably do the exact same thing because it's just marshmallow.
But it won't be as good.
I don't
hold
know
on.
about that.
All right. Well, when you make Cinnamon Toast Crunch treats, you could bring them over because
That
Yeah,
you
sounds
know
like the
those
best thing in the
cereal
world.
bars, which are kind of like that, and the Cinnamon Toast
Yeah,
Crunch
cereal
cereal
bars
bars aren't good.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm
Now-
totally a Cinnamon Toast. I've got 3 boxes downstairs that I went to the grocery store and got because they were on sale. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Now, hold on.
Mascots and the old man that bakes shit.
His name is Wendell.
Ones that eat each other.
I don't
Yeah.
think they have a mascot anymore.
It's the little tiny Cinnamon Toast Crunches that eat each other.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's not the old guy anymore with the glasses?
He's been gone for a
Wendell
while.
the baker. He's still
He
around.
passed.
He's kind of, I think he's around. I got,
No,
I used to
I went to his funeral. He's gone.
So
back
Brackett,
in the day, they had stuffed plushes of the cereal mascots that if you bought enough cereal, you could mail in and get them. And I did, and I had all of them.
that's impressive.
I had the old guy with the glasses.
Why do
But
I
he's
know
apparently
his
not a
name and you
mascot anymore.
don't then? So bracket is the ultimate way to decide of the best of absolutely anything. But can this podcast see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Because I can, and I'm voting for it.
Well, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is so good, but the Rice Krispie treats it's such a treat because
But
you
it's
can't
so
get 'em.
rare. It's an oddity.
a unicorn
at
of
this point.
cereal.
Yeah.
yes.
And you know what? They
I
just
found
brought
those
back.
like 6 months ago, and I didn't close the bag tight enough, and they got
Oh
stale.
no.
Oh, see now stale treats are not where it's at.
Yeah.
No, it was really disappointing though because it was like such a weird store that we got them from because they are hard to find.
It was Big Lots.
I don't think it was Big Lots. But I don't buy food from stores.
Y'all,
like
yeah,
that.
I
It's
don't
just
You're
an
free to
idiot
go out
thing.
to Big Lots for your Rice Krispie treats.
All right, so Abby, you're a Rice Krispie vote, correct?
Oh no. The thing is, like, if you open up my cereal cabinet, the only thing that would be there is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I feel shitty for. I'll vote for Cinnamon Toast Crunch just because I would eat that way more than Rice Krispies or Rice Krispie treats. So
All right. Then I am also a Cinnamon Toast Crunch vote. Jesse, where are you?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's a goddamn miracle.
It is. John?
Yes, I'm not. It's not my favorite, but yes, I'm voting for Cinnamon Toast Crunch as well.
Cullen?
All right. I voted first. I was a Cinnamon Toast Crunch vote.
All right, that's a CTC sweep.
So Cinnamon Toast Crunch sweeps out Rice Krispie and its treats 5-0. Reese's Puffs versus Cap'n Crunch.
I know everybody's wild about them Crunch Berries, but I love that peanut butter chocolate taste of Reese's Puffs. Candy for breakfast.
Peanut butter, but there's peanut butter crunch.
Peanut Butter Crunch predated Reese's Puffs by like 15
I
years.
get it, but that doesn't have that chocolatiness I need. It's
No,
a
you're
balance,
right.
guys.
You're right. Reese's Puffs is the other cereal that's sitting downstairs in my kitchen.
also, what's his face from Breaking Bad was in the Reese's Puffs commercials.
You're right. You're right. He was
What's
in
his
a
name?
super early
Who?
Reese's Puffs commercial. Jesse from
Jesse
Breaking
from
Aaron
Breaking
Paul?
Bad.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
You're
I
right.
gotta
I
look
was
that
in.
up.
I have never had a Reese's Puffs.
Oh
What?
boy.
You are a
Oh.
fool.
Jesse,
Never
it's a great one just to have a handful of. Like that's when you reach into the box and eat.
I've never.
And it doesn't cut up your mouth nearly as much as Captain Crunch does.
It kind of does, but not nearly as much.
I always hated that that like Puff cereal, like Cocoa Puffs and Reese's Puffs. I hated that the Puff wasn't as like soft as like a cheese puff, because that's what I thought as a kid. I was
God,
like,
that would get so terrible
Ew,
in milk, though.
soggy.
That would
It
get
be
like Cocoa Pebbles,
Fruity
like,
Pebbles.
I think you guys are just
Yeah.
grossed out because I equated cheese to like cereal. Like,
no. I
Milk
can't
out
do that
the
like
front?
melty airiness.
I
can't.
kind of want a soggy cereal is the thing. Like I kind of want.
God, go get oatmeal,
Ew.
dude.
Yeah, that's
Gross.
real.
All right, well, whatever. I'm gonna vote for Cap'n Crunch because I don't know. I just want to.
I
You
feel
know,
like
get
Captain
off my
Crunch
back.
are like Lucky Charms. At least when you're like little, all I wanted to eat was the berries, but I
Then
didn't
that's-
want the other part of the
Like,
cereal.
Oops All Berries is great.
Yeah.
But they, I mean, like by marketing it that way, they're saying, you know what, this cereal is a mistake, and you
I
should
know.
feel bad.
I imagine how many cool things happen in Reese Puff commercials. I'm a
That's
Reese Puff.
true.
Aaron Paul is in it. It's a big deal.
I have a story about Captain Crunch. There was a couple of years ago. When I went to work, I forgot to bring any food with me. So I woke up, went for most of the day without food, and then I had to do some other stuff. And then I got home, and I was waiting on a friend to come over, and the only thing we had in the house that I could eat was Captain Crunch. So, and by this time, I had gone. I don't know if like my blood sugar was low or something, but like I was shaking. I could not stop shaking because I needed something in my system. So my friend came over and found me hunched over a bowl of Captain Crunch, just scooping it up as much as I possibly could. I think I had 6 bowls of Captain Crunch that day.
Wow.
Jesus.
And that is when Jesse, like, So a man in a uniform came in and gave you the title of Admiral Crunch.
And also an insulin shot.
How cut up was your mouth at the end of the day?
Yeah, how sore
Scale
was
of 1 to 10.
Still recovering.
Yeah. I have battle scars.
So where's your vote, Jesse?
Captain Crunch.
Okay, so I
I've
have
never
it
had
as 2 to
Reese's
2,
Puffs.
but I'm real bad at keeping track of things, so I don't know who voted what.
I'm gonna vote for Reese's Puffs just because
Yeah.
they're the best, and I can't believe that you've never tried them before.
Yeah,
I should
you
try
gotta
them.
get on that, Jesse.
You're failing. And your name's Jesse, like Jesse from Breaking Bad, who was on the Reese's Puff commercials. So what happened?
All right. Reese's Puffs.
It is candy for breakfast.
Yeah,
It
you
is.
You can't get over that.
All of it's candy for breakfast. Except
That's
for
a
Raisin
good
Bran.
point.
Raisin Bran's probably the only one that's not candy for breakfast.
Reese's Puffs is just the one with the balls to say it.
Reese's Puffs knocks out Captain Crunch 3 to 2. We have Fruit Loops versus Golden Grams in the last matchup of round 1.
All right, so Fruit Loops, strong contender. I get it. I am backing Golden Grams all the way to the finals. Golden Grams is my go-to.
I'm with you, Greg. Golden Grams are incredible.
Oh,
Golden
boy.
Grams are way better than Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
Well, and- go ahead.
I've
Fruit
never
Loops-
have Golden Grams. I know. I haven't had Golden Grams.
Have you had anything?
Jesse is the one who, yes, I have had most of these except
We
for
should
Golden
just
Grams.
qualify him from voting because he hasn't tried any of this cereal.
I like Toucan Sam. He's a bird. His nose
He's
is.
got kids now, too.
I think
and
those
they're
are his
cute as hell.
nephews. I think they.
Oh,
did
something
the,
like that. But they
He
went
tells-
on
He's a single dad. He's a single dad, just like Bowser.
Okay, but like every person in their life comes to that
So-
moment of realization where they go, you know what, son of a bitch, all the Fruit Loops are the same fucking flavor. It's just like going to Subway. Everything is that same fucking Subway taste. All the Fruit
Yeah,
Loops are
well-
the same fucking Fruit
Well,
Loops.
Golden Grams are the same fucking flavor, too, dude.
Yeah, but they're
All
not
right.
different colors. They're not billed as being different colors.
Look,
I'm a Fruit Loops vote.
Golden Grams is gonna win. I just want to vote for Fruit
Yeah.
Loops. Get off my back.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I love Golden Grams. They're really, really good. And but I'm gonna go Fruit Loops just because, since it's not gonna win this.
All right, then that's 3 to 2.
All right.
But I will say about Fruit Loop is like if you go to like a hotel that gives you like a continental breakfast and you had to choose between like Raisin Bran and like Cheerios without sugar, then Fruit Loops start to look really good.
Yeah, if you put
You
it
know
up
what I
against
mean? You're
literal
like, oh,
garbage,
These Fruit Loops are
taste pretty
so
good.
great. Yeah. Yes.
Right. So Golden Grams knocks out Fruit Loops 3 to 2. All right, we're moving on to round 2 here. We have Cheerios versus Cookie Crisp, Apple Jacks versus Cocoa Puffs, Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's Puffs versus Golden Grams. So right away, Cheerios versus Cookie Crisp.
It's kind of like the most decadent versus the most utilitarian, you know?
Yeah.
I'm Cookie Crisp.
It's kind of like a dinner. Like Cheerios could actually be a meal, and then Cookie Crisp is just only a dessert. So you're
Yeah.
comparing like steak and cheesecake.
It's like a salad versus a sleeve of Chips Ahoy.
Yes,
Yeah.
but chips
And
are
I am
not good.
totally voting for those Chips Ahoy's, dog.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
pour that milk on your salad. Eat it up.
Hell yeah! I love milky salad.
Again, we're forgetting about cinnamon Cheerios. We're forgetting about frosted Cheerios.
No,
Honey
Doesn't
no,
Nut.
matter.
no,
Cookie
I'm not.
I'm the
doesn't
Cheerios vote. I get it. John and Colin are both 6-year-olds who love cookies, and that's fine. I'm a Cheerios vote.
I'm a
I'll
Cheerios
go
vote.
for
Oh.
Cheerios just because you could eat. That's something you could eat. Like Honey Nut Cheerios, you could eat all the time. Like Cookie Crisp, like now that I'm not 8, I don't want to eat it all day long.
If you
I
can
can't
have Cookie
believe-
Crisp every morning for a month without wanting to die, then you are a stronger person than I am.
Yeah,
I can't wait
no,
till
the taste.
I would
I feel like the taste
bad
of
if I ate
Cookie
a-
Crisp has gone downhill too since I was little.
Oh,
like
really?
they changed the recipe or something. It's not as good.
All right.
No one
Well,
else feels that way. Has anyone had it
I-
lately?
I'm just in
It's
shock
been a
of
while.
who won this round.
Yeah. Old boring ass Cheerios knocks out Cookie Crisp 3 to 2. All right.
It's because,
we
of,
have
it's
Apple
because of the
Jacks.
Nelly commercial.
Yeah,
I
Nelly
just
really
don't like Nelly.
Nelly up their rep.
Yeah, because he has
All
a
right.
song with Miley Cyrus on our CD, so
That's what matters.
Yeah, it's true.
he's winning.
Apple Jacks.
Whoever has the
Versus
best song with Miley Cyrus wins.
Right.
Oh shit.
We
Uh,
also should put the Hannah Montana cereal on this bracket, but you guys forgot about it.
God.
Yeah, but I'd put Bill and Ted on there for that.
When I went to the
Apple
grocery
Jacks.
store earlier,
I got- All right. So we got Apple Jacks versus Cocoa Puffs.
Real sad to see Cocoa Puffs go this early, but
Yep.
it's an Apple Jacks vote for sure.
Applejack.
Yep. Apple
I'll
Jacks.
vote Cocoa. I'll vote Cocoa Puffs.
It's Apple Jacks.
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Well, you have fun. Down there,
Right,
Jesse.
exactly. You're an insane person. You're a crazy pants if you want Cocoa Puffs instead of Apple Jacks.
Well, I'll wear
looks like-
my pants and eat Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
Well, it looks like Apple Jacks knocks out Cocoa Puffs 4-1. All right, we have
But why do
Fruity
they
and Cocoa
taste
Puffs.
like apple?
Because
Because they don't taste like
I'm-
Cocoa Puffs.
Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles
What if,
versus Cinnamon.
what if the whole commercial for Cocoa Puffs was just like, why doesn't it taste like cocoa? And they're really like vanilla puffs.
Oh,
I
God.
would eat vanilla puffs. I'd eat
We just came up with $1 billion idea, buddy.
I know. Don't steal it. I'm going to pitch it to Shark Tank.
Oops, no cocoa.
All
Have
right.
you guys heard
so-
about Cocoa Puffs? Well, let me blow your mind. Vanilla Puffs.
So, all right. Well, Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Who's next?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
There's no competition. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I'm next, and I don't like soggy cereal. Get that shit out of here.
John?
Done.
I'll throw a vote towards the Pebbles, but it doesn't matter.
It sure doesn't. French Toast Crunch, man. That's a thing now. Remember it? It's back.
Came back.
I know
Yeah.
only every person in the world has tweeted or Instagrammed a picture of it. Like we didn't already know.
Everyone's
because the
like,
commercial.
well, only 90s kids will remember this.
And I'm like, it's good. Everybody knows this. Cinnamon Toast Crunch knocks out Fruity Pebbles 4-1. We have Reese's Puffs and Golden Grams.
Give me them Golden Grams.
I'm a Reese's Puffs vote.
This one's a tough one. I think I want to say Reese's Puffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Golden
know
Grams
deep in
are
your
good.
heart.
this
Golden
one's
Grams
so
is great.
tough.
Look, we get chocolate and peanut butter with this. We just get graham crackers with Golden Grams.
You're down at the grocery store right now. You see them right next to each other because someone's real bad at alphabetical order. Which do you go for?
Great. They're in my Reese's Puffs are in my kitchen right now, so that's who I
Well,
went
that's because
for.
you ran out of Golden Grams because you like them so much better.
Okay, wait. I have a question. So do Golden Grams do they just taste like honey or what? Like what?
They're honey graham crackers.
They're honey with a nice like a dark sort of graham to it. Like they're sweet without being
That
too
does
sweet.
not sound.
I know that doesn't make any sense, but the texture's a
They
big
don't
part
cut
of
up
it.
your mouth.
Yeah, the texture's
No,
a
They
they
real
don't
big
cut up
part
your
of it.
mouth.
They like the journey they take through like crunchiness to a little bit of like breaking down to a little bit of sogginess, like all the way through. I'm all for them. Like obviously anything past a certain point gets pretty bad, but like Golden Grams to me, I can appreciate every stage they go through.
It sucks that they're not as good as
Man,
Reese's
you
Puffs.
sold me.
But they're not as good as Reese's Puffs. You get two flavors. Two entire different flavors.
You get graham and
Well,
honey, Colin. You get gold
Well,
and
some
graham.
people are still
I'm just
making up
thinking
their
about
mind.
which one I want to eat more of.
It's Golden Grams.
Like I
I-
could have a
naturally.
bowl of Reese's Puffs, but I could eat like 3 bowls of Golden Grams.
So is that a
So-
Golden Grams vote?
I think I'm gonna vote for Golden Grams.
All right,
This-
Jesse, where
this
are
is
you?
horrible.
Sorry.
I'm a Reese's Puff vote.
But the Reese's chocolate, the Reese's Nutella basically that they made is amazing.
That
You
stuff
guys
is
should try it.
baller.
Yeah.
But that's also not cereal. So Jesse, it's down to you.
And here's the thing: I've never had Reese's Puffs, so
I knew that was the problem.
How many of these
This is-
cereals have you had actually ate?
I've had
Like,
most
how
of
many-
these cereals. Me personally, I've never had Reese's Puffs. John said he's never had Golden Grams.
Yep.
What?
Jesse.
Yeah, they're like
I'm
a
gonna
fruit.
just go ahead and close this off and say I'm a Golden Grams vote.
Heck yeah.
That sucks for Golden Grams in the next round. Golden Grams knocks out Reese's Puffs 3-2. We're going to move into the semifinals now with Cheerios versus Apple Jacks and Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Golden Grams. So Cheerios versus Apple Jacks. Let's go.
It's Apple
competition.
Jacks, right?
This is a dumb competition here. This is Apple Jacks.
Is anybody going Cheerios?
I was considering Cheerios.
The thing is,
Come on,
they
guys.
do have apple cinnamon. So they have apple cinnamon Cheerios, which are not
Apple
as good as
Cinnamon hasn't been out for years.
But Apple Jacks.
They
doesn't
don't
have
even
apples
sell
on the
Frosted
Jacks.
anymore.
Yes,
they
they
only
do.
sell.
Shut up.
No, Frosted is gone
They sell
now.
you
Frosted
serious?
Cheerios.
I did not
I
see them the
saw-
other day.
Cullen, I saw frosted
Oh.
and apple cinnamon the other day.
Colin trying to find
Oh,
false
that's
pretenses.
bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Maybe I should switch my vote to
Frosted
Cheerios.
Cheerios
now.
are Rice Krispie treats. They're just harder to find because they're so good.
If you seriously are sitting here telling me that Cheerios are better than Apple Jacks, you are a fool.
No, yeah, Colin's right.
I think if I had every flavor of Cheerios available to me versus just Apple Jacks, I would definitely prefer Cheerios because I get all that variety.
Man,
Yeah,
you're
I'm-
not wrong.
You're not wrong, but
You
you're
guys
also
are
dumb.
insane.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Okay,
The thing about Cheerios is Cheerios can be a meal or a dessert. Apple Jacks are like they're good all the time, but I'm gonna vote for Cheerios just because Honey Nut Cheerios. I'm in the mood for it. I could eat that every day, all day.
so it's 2-3, but I'm sort of wavering because
Hopefully
Apple
that
Jacks.
will
The
get
thing
in-
is, Honey Nut Cheerios is like I have never, and it's weird for me to
It-
say because Honey Nut Cheerios is not my favorite cereal, but I have never eaten a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios and walked away from it thinking anything other than I did a good thing today.
I don't know. I'm leaning Apple Jacks, but I feel like sometimes
You're
they're a
saying
little
that like
too
it's a bad.
frosted.
You're like that's the worst thing that could ever. Like I walk away going, I did something good, and so that's not good enough. Apple Jacks.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go Apple Jacks.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Come on.
That was close.
All right, guys. Apple Jacks knocks out Cheerios 3-2. All right, we have Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Golden Grams. This is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I think it's Grams, dude.
I think it's.
I think you're wrong. Yeah. Come on, Greg.
Okay,
You're a reasonable guy here. Come on.
Here's the thing.
It's ironic that the two cereals that won both the semifinals are basically like Cheerios and Apple Jacks. They're both just like round, whatever. And then Cinnamon Toast and Golden Grams, they're like the same cereal.
Right.
it's
same
the
thing.
round division versus the square division, naturally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's the thing, I would vote Golden Grams if French Toast Crunch hadn't made a return. But that being said, I have to be a Cinnamon Toast Crunch vote. So is anybody going Golden Grams?
John?
I'm Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
John? Jesse?
Cinnamon Toast
You're the
Crunch.
last one. All right.
Is
Cinnamon
that
Toast
sweet?
Crunch sweeps its way into the finals. 5-0, knocking out
is
Golden
like-
Grams. This is rough.
We all know Cinnamon Toast Crunch won.
Well, we'll see.
First, we're going to do the bronze match real quick. We have Cheerios versus Golden Grams.
That's Golden Grams.
I'm a Golden Grams
I'm
vote.
gonna vote Cheerios.
I'm gonna vote Golden Grams.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
Cheerios vote.
Flush them Cheerios.
All
Do you-
right.
Have you have any idea how hard it would be to flush Cheerios down the toilet? They just float. It ain't going down.
I mean, you can flush them though. That's what flushing does.
Wait, why are you gonna flush the Cheerios down the toilet?
Like, why is that an image that was brought up? Yeah. Golden
Why is
Grams
this a
knocks Cheerios 3-2. So,
Now,
guys,
like little
we're-
kids are gonna listen to your podcast and then they're gonna dump all their Cheerios in the toilet.
I hope so.
First of all, if you're a little
They're
kid,
gonna
you
go,
listen to this show.
Mom,
Send us a
those guys
picture.
said that they would
Send us
float.
a picture of you flushing your Cheerios down the toilet. And
Yeah,
send
if
us a
you do
picture.
flush those Cheerios down the toilet.
we never
send it
got
in
any
the
pictures
bracket.
of people flushing hot dogs. I was waiting for that.
trying to get hot dogs. Yeah. All right, guys. We're into the finals now. We have the Apple Jacks versus Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I kinda
This
gotta
is
go
so.
Cinnamon
This
Toast
is
Crunch,
super easy. This is Cinnamon Toast
Not-
Crunch. It's the best cereal.
It's like
It's
the
the best
easiest.
cereal. It is the best.
I
cereal.
also think it's easy, but it's because for me it's Apple Jacks.
It's.
What?
I think you're outvoted here, John. I
Okay.
I'm not surprised that Cinnamon Toast Crunch won.
Well,
Yeah,
Cinnamon
I'm not-
Toast
Neither
Crunch
am I.
still has commercial. Apple Jacks doesn't even play commercials anymore because they're not doing good. Soon
What?
there's gonna be no Jacks for you.
Wow.
Cinnamon and whatever the apple's name is are totally
apple.
still around.
So just as a formality, I'm
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Abby, you're Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Jesse, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I'm Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cullen, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, fine. I shout out to Cinnamon. I'll miss you, smoking up in heaven, Cinnamon.
Okay.
All right, guys. So it looks like Cinnamon Toast Crunch wins Best Cereal. Second place is Apple Jacks. Third place is Golden Grams. And Cheerios is Dirty Toilet Water.
Good job.
No.
That's not
job.
surprising to me. I understand that result.
Hey, everybody,
I-
it's Brackett's birthday, so go eat a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
Send us a picture. We'll post it somewhere.
Or tell us where to find Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah.
If you
can hook
find
us
Rice
up,
Krispie treats in your area,
take a picture of
don't
that.
tell anyone because they'll be gone immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send us a DM. We'll make sure it gets there.
Just buy like every box and resell them on the cereal black market.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank Abbie for coming on today. Is there anything you want to promote this week?
Okay. Well, I should promote my fiance's show, Rick and Morty. You should watch it. The whole first season's out on DVD.
Please.
Please buy the DVD.
Yeah.
I already
buy it.
Yeah.
And then, watch Dance Moms because that's the best show on TV right now. and follow me on Twitter at Abbie, ABBIEMLY, which is a horrible Twitter name, which might explain why I have no followers, but.
Well,
that's all.
You're probably doing better than us.
Right into Asifa and tell them that they're crazy for voting Simpsons over Rick and Morty at the Annie Awards this year.
Thank you. They got robbed.
It was bullshit.
Yeah. To be fair, I was like, you lost to the Simpsons. That's okay. But like the new Simpsons, come on.
The doddering old
Simpsons
grandpa
suck.
of animation.
Yeah. But I like to I sat through those awards, which were super boring, and we might as well just call them the Disney Awards and not the Annie Awards.
Yeah. Let's make
Yeah.
We'll be
I like that we're officially like throwing heat. Like
I'm putting Asifa on blast. They don't know what's going on.
That's what this podcast is a place to call people out now. I like it.
Yeah.
And if you want to refute your point, come on the show. Bring it, Disney.
Disney ain't gonna do shit, and they're definitely not gonna release DVDs of Gravity Falls, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I wish they would. That was the only award I thought. I was like, I actually went to those awards with Alex Hirsch and his girlfriend, and he wasn't even gonna go because he said, "We're not gonna win anything," and he won, and it was like, thank God somebody won.
Alex Hirsch up on stage was the best part of that.
Yeah,
right. He had a flask. My flask leaked all over my seat and white dress and my purse. We got plastic shitty flasks from this gas station, and I was like, this is gonna leak in my purse tonight, haha. And then I got to the place, I put it like under my leg, and then I felt my leg get wet, and I'm like, fuck. So I'm sitting on half my chair the whole night, and then I tighten the lid and put it in my purse, and then I pick up my purse 5 minutes later, and it's dripping Hennessy out of it. So
remember that.
That's like a regular Tuesday night for us.
That was a real win day for me.
Remember, guys, don't buy shitty flasks from 7-Eleven.
Only buy official bracket licensed flasks.
Don't get the plastic one. They don't work.
All right. We're going to end up today. This was our bracketversary, 1 year in. So, say happy birthday to us or soming.
Get ready for a crazy season. Things are going to get weird and wild, I guess.
Breaking news. With the launch of Season 4, we're also finally launching a Patreon. This is Breaking News Bulletin because we only got our shit together long after this episode was actually recorded. Go to patreon.com/bracket to see how you can hear exclusive episodes every month, sit in on live recordings of the show, and get some cool t-shirts designed by John every month. Thanks. Back to the show.
All right. Well, you guys can find us at bracketpodcast.com and on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram as BracketCast. If you want, you can subscribe to us on iTunes or whatever podcast client you use. Just search for Bracket. Now, leave us a review or don't. You're dumb. We don't care. Whatever. We'll see you guys next week.
I don't want people reviewing us. People have bad taste. That's
the
point of this show.
Triple dog dare you to review our site, nerd.
I'll take it down.
I'm gonna review you guys and say how much you suck.
I officially ban all reviews. No more reviews ever again.
You have until next Thursday to release all your reviews.
And then I'm just gonna go through and sweep and go like, nope, that guy's a jerk. That guy's dumb. This person has more taste.
You're like, that guy's named after Edward Cullen from Twilight. That guy's named from Jessie from the song Jessie's Girl. Not interesting.
Doing a professional radio show on the internet.